Oh, she's knocking, boys. Let's see. Jason's never driven a stick shift in a car before, so only a tractor. Put your seat up if you need. Put your seat up, so.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna blow up before you get a chance to drive it. Alright, push your clutch in, put it in first. Hey, look at that!
Professional.
Alright, stop. Put it in reverse. Alright, back it up. I'll tell you when to stop. Boy, you're smooth!
I know. So, yesterday we got a new truck.
What is it?
It's a 2003 S10 33 V6 5-speed.
Yeah.
Wheel drive, extended capture bed.
Yeah, it's all those things. Is it in good shape?
Not really.
What's wrong with it?
Just about everything and then the moving parts.
Yeah, so it has some dings right there behind Jace. You can see that ding in the fender. It has a little rust in the cab corners and stuff. We picked this up cheap, mainly because it had a lot of parts that we could use if we didn't decide to fix this. But I think we're gonna fix it, and we're gonna just slap an LS in it and make it into like a little parts hauler. I don't know, probably just a 5.3, you know, with the original Holdener cam. We really like that camshaft, and yeah. What did we do today?
So we took the bed off and stole the fuel pump off this.
Yeah, we always pull the beds off of them when we LS swap them, because we clean up frames, because that's just the way we do things. When we pull the motor, we'll pull the front clip and just power wash everything and all that good stuff. But the bed had to come off anyway, so we just went ahead and wrapped the fuel pump for Jace's truck. Then we got it shoved in here. I guess we could do a little walk around. Alright, so the front has definitely been banged up a little bit. Yeah. So somebody's put some aftermarket headlights and stuff in there. And an aftermarket grill. OEM style aftermarket grill. Let's see. AC stuff's all gone, which is fine for what we're doing. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Big dent there. The hood's dinged up. The actual body's in pretty good shape, except for it could use this rocker here. The frame has been... Somebody hit something on the back, and you can see the bumper holes right there. So it kind of bent the bumper down. But I think the rest of the frame's pretty good. We really got to go over it before we get too involved with it. Right now, it's not beyond part now, if that's what we want to do. But cab's in real good shape. Door pins need to be replaced. Door panels, really good shape. Seats, pretty nice. It has that little tear right there, but it has a 5-speed console. That's cool. Dash is in pretty good shape. The rest of the interior, we're not gonna get too involved with this, but it has 200 and something thousand miles. It has these rims. If anybody knows what these are off of, let me know. This side of this truck is real straight. So basically it just needs rockers and a hood and a fender and a tailgate.
Bed.
Probably a bed. But I don't know, is it even worth fixing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can get these parts, you know, probably for, we could probably find another parts truck with a blown up 2.2, same color for like $200 or $300, $400. Yeah. All right, so tell the folks of YouTubies and TikTokies what you got done today.
So, as you can see, we got the headlights and grills out.
Yep. Side markers. They all had LED bulbs in them. They were pretty nice. keep those for another project probably. Throw them on Marketplace, see if they sell. If not, keep them. Alright, what else?
So we got the airbox and radiator and computer and battery.
Yeah, we're trying to decide if we're going to pull the motor or not, but we wanted those hose clamps that connect the mass air sensor and all those little rubber boots and stuff, so we'll keep the computer probably. We're going to list everything, and then whatever don't sell we'll keep for another project. What else?
Got the gauge cluster and some interior pieces out.
Yeah, I think we got the speaker cover and the gauge cluster bezel and the steering column bezel sold. What else? I'm over here. Doors!
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I'm doing the door swing motion and he's looking at me like I'm stupid. Yeah, I got the doors off. How are they to pull? Not too bad.
Yeah.
I showed him to put the jack underneath the door while you're taking the pins out so don't fall on you, trick. Huh.
Yeah.
So he's made quite a bit of progress and looks like he's gonna come out pretty good on this truck. What do you think?
Yeah.
Keep some of the parts for your truck, sell what we don't want, but we'll show you. You always got to keep a tote so you can throw stuff in it. Mass air sensor, computer, radiator cap, because you know you always lose that stuff. Mass air sensor, little rubber boot thing. We kept the tensioner and the idler pulley and the hose clamp. We're gonna keep all the hose clamps and stuff. Battery's gone. Alternator's gone. AC delete bracket off. Airbox and stuff off. Fuse box and stuff out. Kept all the fuses. Gonna keep the fuse box. Probably throw it on Marketplace or eBay or something. Doors are off. Gauge cluster out. Gauge cluster surround. Stereo's out. Heater controls out. Other doors out. But still got a nice headliner and some seats and the console. And, we think somebody wants the transmission in the rear end, which will pay for the truck.
Yeah.
So, did you come out all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that'll conclude this video.
Bye.
As you can see, the truck is going to meet the crusher tomorrow. So I figured I'd do one last video. I will film it getting picked up and by the claw and thrown on their junk pile. But anyways, I had the bed listed for $125, and a couple people said they wanted it, but then they just stopped responding. So I lowered the price down to $80 and sent them a message and said, come and get it, $80 OBO. And still no one came and got it. So yeah, I would have took like $20 for it because scrap's low anyways. But I'm not gonna deal with people that aren't gonna come pick it up. So screw it. Let's see. 4.3's back in here. We were going to pull the heads and stuff, but we found a couple things of stop leak. It had antifreeze and stuff in the truck, so pretty sure, I don't know, that's not a good sign. Oil was clean. It wasn't milkshaked or anything. I don't know if you guys can see that. But we didn't want to take a chance. Probably should have pulled the intake and kept it around in case we ever got a 4.3 that the spider went bad in, but whatever. We did pull the distributor and the coil and a couple other little things off of it. And we filled the full scrap that we had laying around. It's a cool bike frame. Probably should keep it. It's a GT. It's a Boulder. Those are pretty nice little frames actually. But it's going to the scrap yard. I'm not going to separate aluminum and stuff because I just don't care that much. But yeah, we were going to build that bike into like a BMX style bike with a mountain bike frame. Would have been cool, but whatever. Rear end and stuff's all out. the cab stripped. We kept the carpet. We're gonna keep the airbag and just set it off, but we didn't feel like pulling it. But this thing's pretty well gutted. She's ready to go. We still might pull these spacers. I don't know. Probably won't. That's the way you got to do it if you're gonna make any kind of money off one of these. Which we didn't intend to scrap it, but it's just the way that it rolls, I guess. So next time you see this, I'll be swinging through the air on the claw. Nicely done, sir. Alright, so Jason, I just wanted to finish up the video by letting you guys know what we've sold so far and what we still got left to sell. And surprisingly, things moved pretty fast on that truck. Some guy came and bought the NV 3500 transmission and the 8.5 rear end for $500. And that same guy wanted the console, so we sold him the console for $50.
And then we got the dough sold for $100 and some random interior pieces for about 20.
Yeah, so the guy that bought the doors was super cool. He had a crew cab long bed S10 that he built. So
and it was on bags.
Yeah, it was on airbag, so it was slammed. That was a pretty cool truck.
Yeah.
And then my buddy needed just a couple of the interior pieces, so we got $20 out of those. We sold these front seats for $75, and then we sold the grill and the headlights for $60.
Then we got the taillights sold for $20, and then when we scrapped it, we got $130 for it.
Yep, and one of the catalytic converter guys locally here said he'd give us $90 for the converter. So if you add all that together, you get $1,055. So we doubled our money on the truck after we paid for gas. So parts that we still got left to sell, we got the starter alternator gauge cluster. It had an AC delete pulley on it. It had the computer in it, headlight switch, steering column, distributor and coil, random interior pieces, and the sun visors were pretty nice. So we have all that listed, and we're asking $300 if you go through and individually sell those. So of course we'll haggle down, so if we can get $200 for all that or whatever, we'll be pretty happy. So if we can finish off the truck even for another $145, if we can, yeah, we'll be pretty happy if we make $1,200 off the truck total. But that's that.